What's going on, everybody? Jess here for SpartanStrings, and today we're going to do a nice comparison review of the Wolf Athletics U1 and U1i. Let's dive right into this. To start, we're going to go with the U1i and talk a little bit about that. So the U1i is similar to the U1 in a way of its shape, feel, and weight. It comes in at 157 grams, but it is a strong 157 grams. It is very rigid and it does not flex too much, and that's what I like about it the most. I don't really like composite shafts that flex a lot, so that's why I'm drawn more to the U1i compared to any other composite shaft. So if you guys want an all-white stick, I definitely recommend picking the shaft up because it comes in a really nice white. It doesn't feel like it's gonna pick up any dirt or get dirty, which is very nice because some shafts can do that. So if you're looking for an all-white setup, this is your go-to. So what's really interesting and awesome about this shaft is that it goes from a very strong octagonal shape down to a smoother circle-ish shape down here at the bottom. The point of this is that when you cradle one hand or two hand, you have a nice firm grip. That way your fingers fit there really nicely, and then when you go to throw, pass, or shoot, or switch hands, it's a nice fluid, smooth surface. That way your hands slide up and down nice and easy. This shaft, compared to most composite shafts, feels extremely durable, which I like a lot because so many composite shafts tend to break, especially if you're playing box where you're doing a lot of cross-checking. And I actually have used this in a box practice, and it felt very strong. I didn't feel it bending at all. So I highly recommend this shaft for people that are gonna be hard hitters and a lot of cross-check and defensive play. One of the most notable features about this shaft is that it doesn't bend or flex too much. That way it takes away whip from your stick and doesn't snap back. It actually snaps just a little bit, making sure that it throws just like any other metal shaft that you can use. Some composite shafts tend to bend too much and it takes away whip and hold. That way when you shoot it, you're either gonna miss high or wide, and I don't really like that about composite shafts, but this one doesn't do that. So when comparing the U1 and the U1i, you can definitely feel that this shaft is a little bit more circular and rounded around the whole entire circumference of the shaft. This one's a little bit more rigid and jagged on the edges. For myself, I would prefer the U1i over the U1 just for that factor alone, just because I feel like I'm not gonna be able to tell what side of the shaft I'm gonna be using. So I could be throwing the ball thinking that my shaft is forward, but it's not, and it's actually sideways. And the U1i, I would have way more confidence handling with the ball. Now going on to the difference of grips. The U1i feels a little bit more sandpapered and matte finish compared to the U1 that is a little bit more glossy. It still has somewhat of a sandpaper grip, but not quite as much as the U1i. So other than those factors, there's not too much of a difference between these two shafts, but me personally, I would prefer the U1i. Let's get into some shooting with it and demo this. Guys, that wraps up the comparison review of the U1 and the U1i. I really hope you guys like this type of video. If you do, make sure you tell us in the comments what you guys want us to compare next. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and also follow us on Instagram @SpartanStrings. Signing off.